My name is Alex from Tecon formwork. Today, this time I'll introduce our very basic formwork system here. We call it base 20. From the overview you can see this is a very widely used formwork system, especially by some well-known formwork brand. And here we go today is about very flexible and can adapt to different construction structures, especially for the wall and columns. And here we can see here is about from the inside, from outside. You can see first is plywood, which is widely used also, and the timber beams. That's why we call it base 20, because the height of the timber beams 20 millimeters high, and also from outside the welder and the side sturge, and also the timber beam brackets. And that's where I will introduce you the functions. Here we can see it's for the lifting hooks. Here it's especially have its functions. And here we go. It's about the tie rods. You can see, and the nuts, which is for very generally used on concrete industries. And also here I want to show you about, because the formwork will be connected by units, I will show you how to connect and also assemble the first unit here. This is plywood will be connected to the timber beams by nails. You can see here about the bolts here. I can show you the bolts. Come here closely, you can see these bolts, and the plywood will be nailed to the timber beams closely by these nails. And you may be curious about what will we do about the holes. We can do the plaster. Depends on the requirements of the needs of your prefer. And about the next connection, you can see these timber beams will be connected to the wallings by these clamps. I can show you the clamps works here. The clamps will be connected to here from the winding first, then timber beams by this just two clamps to tie to these plywood to do the connections very tightly. And the next connections is that how to do this is just for the assemble first unit. And next time I will show you is, here we can see is from the very basic how to connect the units together. And this part you can see is plywood just conjoined side just at the middle of the timber beams, which ensures the balance of the side pressure on the plywood. This unit is, we call it a wedge, and a very easy connection, and by just a hammer, and easy to dismantle very easily by this just a hammer. So hammer is enough for the connections. By this unit, you can see how to do the connections here. And the next question is how to combine the two different panels on the opposite side together. Yes, by these tie rods. You can see this very generally used, but we use the D15, so it's bigger than a normal size. Or you can call it generally on this system. That, and from the overview you can see the tire is not very dense, so it will be save some labor efficiencies here, labor cost here. And about how to ensure the vertical, the formwork vertical to the ground, we buy this side stud here. You can see it can be adjusted the vertical, and also normally this wood will be anchored to the ground. So don't worry about side pressure to break this wood. And it will be connected by the special head here to the wallings to ensure the connections. And for the bracket, you can see it's for the platform, the operation platform. we supply this component here to make it easier or convenient for the workers to do the operation job, castings or tie the rebars. And the next question is, what will we do when we dismantle these tie rods here? How to ensure we can dismantle it? It's from after do the concreting. You can hear. You can see from the PVC tubes here and the points. It will ensure the thickness of the wall and also ensure we can dismantle the tie rods after concreting. Every wall, as I say, this system especially for the wall and for the columns, and every walls have this angles. So here we see the solution, a special solution for the inner core. Here we have a T valence here, and also we have the same connections about the straight side by these wedges and also the inside connections. And how we deal with the outside? Please come here. I can show you the one side. Outside. And you can see this is a tie rod system with the normally ones, and we have this special the angular nuts here to do the connections to ensure the tightens and also to easily use by tie rod system and these nuts. Okay, here's the all contents here, and if you are interested into Tecon or even to this thing, you can do the subscribe of us and also contact them for the details. If you like us, just impress the buttons below. Thank you.